Good morning, everybody. My name is Jessica Martinez. Today I'm going to talk to you about some challenges that my invisible leader faced. I am submitting this PowerPoint presentation for Dr. Wood for the Contemporary Leadership Challenges course. The challenge I'm going to talk to you today about is our move that we had. Rasmussen College Mankato campus moved from a much larger facility to a much smaller facility, and how those challenges affected not only faculty but also the staff. Rasmussen Mankato has been in the area for over 30 years. We actually moved back recently, to across the street from the original building that we lived in on Madison Avenue. The construction started in 2017 and we moved into the building October of 2018. With the new building, it did provide new high-tech equipment for our nursing lab and also new computer labs. With this move, we face organizational barriers and human barriers. Some of the organizational barriers that we faced went all the way climbing to the very top of the ladder when we started building this facility, and that would be with the faculty manager. The faculty manager did not really, in my opinion, know a lot about the area and the needs that we needed, and was not very familiar with the space or overseeing the construction of the space once it was designed externally and also internal design. With that, it trickled down to the campus manager, not knowing or having little communication with the facility manager to know exactly where the steps and the processes were. And because the campus manager had little communication, this affected the faculty and staff not understanding the when, the where, the why, or the how. The human barriers that came along with this, of course, was the resistance to the change because there was no known factors that could be communicated to the faculty or the staff. So with that, the campus manager needed to design new processes for space. So we needed to identify some areas where they weren't fitting with the ADA standards, the American Disabilities Act, and also areas of space needed for confidentiality for the staff and for the students. The campus deans then had to manage the space needed for the faculty and for the students. The faculty area actually decreased by, I'd say, about 25–30%. So the campus deans had to face where their faculty were going to sit. And with that, the faculty did not have their individual spaces. So previously, all faculty were required to come to campus on Fridays. With this limited space, there was no longer that option for everybody to gather on Fridays to communicate, to kind of talk about, what their week was like, what their online experiences with students were like, etc. So in overcoming these challenges, my invisible leader really had to focus on how to make everyone kind of happy, so to speak. So some short-term, long-term goals, because the faculty were no longer able to meet on campus on Fridays. She did make it mandatory for quarterly meetings. So 2 meetings each quarter where all the faculty would come together. Also campus rallies, which we would originally had. We were still having that time to be able to meet up with each other and kind of talk about our quarter. WebEx meetings were now one-on-one between faculty because, again, that space was not available for faculty members to come in. And as faculty, we decided to have brunch after these faculty meetings and after these campus rallies, just to kind of get together outside of work and talk about those personal work experiences that we were no longer able to do each Friday. The final outcome with the community, students, and public, as far as this move, there was better access and awareness of our college because we are now on a busier street. We are now back by our original location, and the students seem to love the new space as far as the equipment and the new computer labs. Corporate cost was also a benefit because they eliminated that unnecessary cost of unused office space. And then for faculty and staff, it was an adjustment, but it is now our new normal, and we're able to kind of go with the flow with things now. Thank you. That is my presentation. My contact information is here, along with the references that I used, which was a newspaper article or an article off the Rasmussen website about our relocating. Thank you.